I was just reading an article that made me realize maybe I am a millennial. I've always said I'm not part of that group. I'm not part of Gen X. There's a special group called Zennials that I tend to fall into. It's like 1978 to 1983 or something like that. I don't want to lump myself in with the peaches of this generation, but perhaps I am, because apparently Gen Z and millennials are hung up on answering the phone. Yeah, 70% of people 18 to 34 prefer a text to a phone call. And I'll tell you a guy who, for the most part, feels that way. This guy. Now, when I'm at work, I like to answer the phone. I like to talk to you listeners. That's part of doing a radio show. You know, pick up the phone, put you live on air like we're going to do during traffic school, kicking off in about 5 minutes, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. But at the end of the workday, if you aren't calling me for a very important reason, I'm not going to want to pick up the phone. A text message is great. Now, if there's an emergency, sure. Or if you're one of like a handful of people, it's a really small handful. Then I'm down to pick up the phone outside of work. But I'll generally assume it's an emergency. Speaking of emergencies, our local first responder entering the studio, Lieutenant Crain of the Idaho State Police. What's up?
911.
Well, we are, offering help. But if people want to call us, I recommend you call 208-535-1015. You start asking the 911 operator about roundabouts. You could get in a little bit of trouble for that, right, Lieutenant Crain? Isn't that wasting the
yes.
wasting the time of the 911 operators?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. How's your week been?
It's been. What's going on in here? I feel like I'm in a foreign land.
In a foreign land. Well, the future is a foreign land, according to the band Ghost. I dragged a bunch of stuff in here recently.
I can't hardly tell.
Yeah, to try to liven things up a little bit. Jade gives me no budget to decorate the studio, so I had to bring from home cameras and some lights. So if I want to, do a little bit of live streaming on, say, the K-Bear Facebook page or something, it looks a little cooler behind me. I could make that thing go real crazy, too. I mean, we could make it color cycle and whatever.
What more do you need than ISP swag?
Well, I've got a couple hats, but I don't think you could get me a uniform or a badge, right? Then I'd end up getting myself in too much trouble.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are always ruining all the fun. Looks like we've already got a traffic school question. K-Bear, you are live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Who's this?
Hey, this is Joe. I just had a quick question for you.
Sure.
So I own my own lawn mowing business, and I was curious. I mow lawn off of Woodruff, and I was curious if it's legal for me to park in that turning lane while I mow that lawn or not.
Nope, you can't be parked out there taking up space just to do business or even go to the grocery store. That's made for left turns only.
Okay, sweet. Thanks for the information. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for asking. Most people would just do what they want. So...
Yeah, not gonna.
That's what Victor would have done.
I do or don't, but
yeah, what I found is you ask forgiveness, not permission.
Right.
Sometimes it works. Depends.
Right.
Well, thanks, man. Hope you have a great weekend.
Awesome. You too. Thank you.
Right on. Well, we're going to kick off traffic school here in about 2 minutes, I guess. Everybody's rearing and ready to go.
Let's do it.
That's right. The cops are in the house. Traffic school powered by the Advocates. What's up, Lieutenant Crain?
Man, just good to be back.
Looks like you've had a rough time this past week.
It's been tough.
Just out fishing away, catching a few fish, it sounded like.
Yeah, I got a wonderful wife. She set up a little trip for our 28th wedding anniversary, and we went to Ketchikan, Alaska, and man, we had a good time.
Well, I still don't know how she could put up with you for that many years. So to, on top of that, book you a fun trip. Actually, when I was out at your place when we were going to go boating, she was telling me she was booking that trip.
So you knew before I did.
I did. I knew she had a surprise coming your way. And,
Gee, you're a good secret keeper.
I am. I actually just forgot, or otherwise I would have told you. I have a terrible memory. No, it looked like you guys were having a good time. And crazy, you were telling me off air you were there at the time they had a landslide.
Yeah, we were walking to get some something to eat, and it slid. We were approximately 3 blocks from where it slid, just around the corner.
Well, the mountain moves mountains. Is that what happens there? It sounded like a bad deal, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, one gentleman lost his life in that. 2 houses slid. One of them slid into a third house. 3 were transported to the hospital, released later.
Holy cow.
But, kind of an interesting situation.
Well, I hope the rest of the trip was uneventful as far as natural disasters go or anything like that.
Yeah, just catching fish.
All right. Well, it's been a busy week around here. We had legendary syndicated DJ Lou Brutus in at the beginning of the week. So took him out to Craters of the Moon. He did some night sky photography, Milky Way photography, things like that. We were hanging out at a place called the Devil's Orchard. It was very, very metal. It was kind of weird, too, because we're out there. We're the only ones out there. It was Monday night, and one other guy rolls in, starts setting up his camera and stuff. We get talking to him, and Lou's asking him where he's from. Same town Lou lives in, Annapolis, other side of the country, about a mile away from where Lou lives. And he's out there doing the same thing. He was out, his name was Charles. He was working at the site for a few days, so he would, cruise out, do some night sky photography. I think he was an MIB. That's what I think. He was out there keeping an eye on us.
Isn't it crazy how small it is?
Yeah, weird. Really weird. So then we had the big show Tuesday night at the arena. And then yesterday, the roughest part of the week was we had to go to the Eastern Idaho State Fair and judge the food.
I can tell you've put on a few pounds.
I feel like I have. Yesterday was a 1-meal day, and that meal was from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So, with the fair kicking off today, everybody be wary of the traffic conditions between Idaho Falls and Blackfoot. I would imagine it's going to be... it's going to take longer than usual to get to the fair.
There's some construction going down on I-15. Be cautious of that. Know this. You're going there to have a good time. You're going there to relax. Let go of the world's stresses. Don't let driving there or driving back from there rekindle all that.
Yeah. Be patient. When you get to the fair, be a reasonable, rational human being. I know it's the fair, but, try to avoid conflicts with others. Wait patiently for your corn dogs and your, funnel cakes. And, I'm still stuffed from yesterday.
The bottom line is if they eat like you did, they're going to be slower anyway.
Yeah, maybe that's what people should do. Just
hog out.
Overdo it. And then you'll be fine. You're not going to have the energy to get in any kind of confrontations with people. All right. 208-535-1015, the number to call for Traffic School powered by the Advocates. Would love to have you on live. All right. Tony would like to know, how close is following too close? I once received a ticket for following too close while coming up to a stoplight. No speeding. I was at least a couple car lengths behind the person in front of me. I was then given the option of paying to attend a traffic safety seminar for $10 more than the ticket so that it would be stricken from my driving record. Follow-up question, did I get conned? All right.
Well, this is the deal. It's about perception on following too close, right? And so everybody has their day in court. They can go and say, hey, this is my perception of where I was and how I was doing that. And then the officer would have his perception and also the video. And a lot of times, if we're talking less than a second, especially out on I-15 and 20, that's too close. It's just too close. Now, discretion on how close it is coming into a stoplight, that's interesting. I don't know how that was determined by that officer, and without being there, I can't say. But what I can say is this. Everybody has their right to have their day in court. Now, if there's a chance that you were going to lose that and you're going to have to pay a moving violation and your insurance was to find out, to pay $10 more to go to an online class or some kind of class to void that ticket is going to save you a lot of money in the long run.
Oh, yeah. These insurance companies, they'll take every penny of your money they can. So if you can avoid anything to get them rates jacked up, that's right. Yeah, I'd take the class even though school's boring. It's got to be rough to be in the traffic school class that's not taught by you and me.
We ought to get certified.
We should. We should be the ones running these classes, you know? Hey, don't be an idiot. That's step number 1. You wouldn't be in this class to be like scared straight for Idaho drivers. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
Good morning, gentlemen. This is Lisa. Love you guys. Love your show.
Thank you, Lisa.
Gentlemen, that's very nice.
Gentlemen. Don't get called that too often. Either of us.
So I want the right answer to my question. So, hey, got to butter it up.
Well, you came to the right place. We never give out false information.
Never.
I would never do that.
Of course you wouldn't. No, I expect more out of Lieutenant Crain, though.
Thank you very much. So does my mother. She's met Victor.
I have met your mom. She's a nice.
She's
lady.
like, please don't turn out like him.
Yeah, and she's talking to you about me. What is this riffraff you're bringing to the old homestead here? He's a hard rock supporter. He looks weird.
So I'm just wondering, is there any law or guideline as to how far you can park to the entrance of somebody's driveway, or are you allowed to park like right up to the beginning of it?
So you don't like your neighbor.
Well, now you're catching on. And it's not so much the neighbors, it's just we live down by the Bidwell, and, you know, with school back in, there's all kinds of different people, and one night they squeezed themselves right in there, and it's like, okay, I drive a bigger car, sports car, and so, you know, I'm kind of going, okay, well, when I'm backing out of my single-lane driveway, you know, I've got to, you know, cut it a different way so that, you know, I don't smack their car.
Yeah, if it's just inconvenient, yeah, you may want Victor to answer this question if you want the answer you want, or I can answer it. Either way.
What I recommend is,
I want the law answer.
Okay, I'll keep my mouth shut.
So if there's no painted yellow or red on either side of your driveway, then it goes to the fact that it is a driveway. You cannot block that driveway. Now, does that mean they can bring their bumper right up so you can just squeeze through and you got room to get back and forth? Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, they can squeeze you a little bit if there's no painted curbs, as long as they're not in the drop down of the driveway.
Can I go paint them red?
I cannot tell you what you can or cannot do. What I can do is enforce the law if you do something that's illegal.
Because, you know, when it comes to the curb and the sidewalk, as we've learned, you have to maintain it as a homeowner. So I think I should be able to paint the curb whatever color I please.
The point you're missing there is, yet it's owned by the city.
I know, what a scam. Talk about being scammed. That guy earlier, no, you got conned by buying a home. That's not my sidewalk.
Well, I live in the older part down south of town, down by the university, and my property actually does not have a sidewalk. My grass goes all the way to the curb.
Paint your grass red. That'll keep them away.
Okay, I just wanted to check if, you know, besides just being jerks, you know. And it's like, here's the thing, is they had all in front of, so they parked right behind a car that was parked in front of the neighbor's house, which is right where the other side of my driveway, but nobody parked in the front of, you know, they could have parked in the front of my house. There was no cars there.
When you say that, do you mean up on the lawn you're talking about?
No, not on my lawn, no. That would get you a tow right away if you park on my lawn.
Now, Lieutenant Crain, what if you accidentally backed into them because they were just too close to your driveway? Whoops.
Yeah, it still would be your problem because you're responsible to back up without issue.
Correct.
Dang it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
all right. I just wanted clarification on that, so I appreciate the information.
You bet. I do want to clarify one thing. When that report would be done, though, there's contributing circumstances on both sides, and we've talked about this before, but maybe we need to hit it again. If that was illegally parked, there's a box on the form that you mark illegally parked. Then when it goes to the insurance companies and they start battling out who owns what responsibility, they'd say, hey, yeah, we backed into you, but you were parked where you shouldn't have been parked. You have some liability here.
Well, the thing is like, so there was a car in front of them, and they've taken my husband's parking spot, so he was parked in front.
Here.
What a
But
bunch
now
of
the
crap.
car in the middle.
Riff-raff.
Now the car in the middle, if they had to leave somewhere, they weren't getting out. I mean, they were so blocked in by this car coming in and parking
You know
so
what?
close
I do have the
to their
solution.
bumper to squeeze in there. It was ridiculous.
What would happen, Lieutenant Crane, if, we got Lisa here and her husband, they got 2 vehicles, you box them in so there's no possible way they can get out, and then you just take an Uber and go fly to Vegas or something for the weekend. You leave for about a week. That might teach them a lesson, huh?
Might do it. I'll tell you, back when I got my driver's license, and I got it at 14, they used to let you get it at 14 here.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it was awesome. We had a driver's ed instructor that told us when we were parallel parking, hey, they put bumpers on these cars for a reason. Well, we're a group of young boys, and we took it to heart that he meant that, right? Well, it only took a couple of little bumps to cars in town, and he stopped us and said,
That was when we drove boats.
yes.
We don't drive boats anymore. They don't really have like that rubber strip on the bumper. So you go bumping somebody, you're damaging your own paint job. I mean, because you don't really have a protection against that paint anymore on your bumper.
It only took one person coming out of the store and talking to our driver's ed instructor to get that stopped.
Well, good luck with your cruddy neighbors,
Those
Lisa.
riff-raff.
Yeah, terrible people.
Well, one of the cars finally, they left for work, and then the one that was boxed in, they finally left.
Wait a minute. You're complaining when your neighbors even have a job?
I don't know if they have a job, because the white car had been there, parked there for over a week and hadn't moved.
Oh, that could be an abandoned vehicle situation.
If it's not registered.
Well, we did go down, my husband went down to the compliance officer and says, well, unless they have a flat tire, it's not drivable, and they have tags, eligible tags.
Your husband's a snitch.
I was going to say, flat tires sometimes just kind of happen.
But isn't there a thing that even if it's registered legally and it's drivable, but they have a bunch of stuff in it, like they're using it partially for storage,
Or like burglaries at night?
yeah, who knows?
Packed
Who
with
knows?
stolen goods.
But even if it's legally registered and everything, doesn't it have to move after so many days? It can't just sit there, even if it is drivable.
I believe there is a code in Idaho Falls that states that, but whether they're going to enforce it or
I
not.
don't think Pocatello has that, law.
Oh, are you in Pocatello?
Yeah, I'm in Pocatello.
Yeah, she was talking about the university.
I thought, I'm off.
I'm over by the Bidwell's apartments.
I know where you're at now.
Yeah, I'm down that way.
Okay.
Well, Lisa, I'm wishing you luck with these people. Hopefully you don't have any further issues, but, don't escalate the things by slashing a tire or anything like that.
I was curious,
Following
like
Victor's
I said, my
advice.
husband went down to the compliance officer and talked to her, and and she did agree that just having a car there, even though it's drivable and this and that, but if you're using it for storage, there's kind of a fine line of just leaving your car parked there.
Yeah, Lieutenant Crane.
There's a couple on the street that since they've moved in have never moved.
Have you seen
And
the
it's
price
fun.
of gas?
That might be the problem. They just can't
Yeah,
afford
and I
it.
drive a big sports car. I do know the price of gas.
Well, as always, Lisa, appreciate you calling in and hope you have a great day
All right.
today.
Well, you guys have a great day. Lieutenant Crane, if you're working this holiday weekend, you be extra careful out there.
All right. Thank you very much.
See you,
All
Lisa.
right. Take care, guys. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
K-Bear, you are live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Who's this?
This is Cordell and Terry Cox. How are you guys?
Hey, doing pretty good. What's up?
Hey, I'm from Blackfoot. I'm going to tell you, why are they ripping up I-15 north of Blackfoot? There's nothing wrong with that road. I get on it and go 80 every day I go to Falls. Nothing wrong with it. What's going on? Anyway, you guys look into it, okay, Marvin?
Okay,
Hey,
let's get it done.
Don't lower guys on the phone. You're missing calls. Okay, bye.
Did that guy say he was a police officer?
No, I don't know what he said, kids. I'm missing something.
I guess he's as big a fan of the road work as I am.
You have a friend and you didn't even know it.
Finally, I need some friends. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
It's Lindsay. I'll be your friend.
Oh, two friends. I'm doing great. Doing great today.
You don't know what you're signing up for.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's why I lose them pretty quick.
Oh, yeah, I'll hang
How's it
out
going
with you.
today?
I'll show up someday.
Now, wait a minute. So far, I think right now I'm winning because the last time you canceled.
No, that was just because I could.
Okay.
Watch this, honey.
So what's up, Lindsay?
So I'm just curious, are the court minutes from people's court attendances public record?
Not necessarily the minutes, but what there is there's idahocourts.gov or ID courts. I don't know what the last portion of that is.
The
.com.
repository.
Yeah, I think it's the repository, and you can go on there, and that's open to the public, and it'll tell you, if there's been a case, where it's at, what place they're at in that proceedings and stuff like that. But that's all I know on that. There's no notes on that.
Oh, okay.
And it's fun. You can look up your coworkers and see what kind of crimes they've committed. It's a lot of fun.
Wow, there's an active warrant for peaches.
Wow, he's a worse human being than I thought he was. Jeez.
That's awful.
So, yeah.
Sometimes it's good to know that stuff, but
What if you put in some kind of a request or something?
You know what? There's still bookstores out there. If you're just looking for light reading, you can go to the bookstore.
There we go.
no, I'm being nosy. I got somebody that's got a court date coming up, and I was just curious if I could get minutes from that, but.
Nope, but you couldn't attend. You can attend unless it's got a minor involved or some other reason that they've shut the court out to the public. You can go sit down and hear it live.
Yeah, but then I have to take time off work, and I don't know if I'm quite that nosy.
Hire somebody.
There you go.
Yeah.
Find a friend. I'll give you $5 if you go sit through this boring court proceeding and get me the deets.
It sounds like you and Victor close. Yeah. You guys could have Victor go.
Depending on how long the proceeding is, I might do it for like $20. I need the money.
I need Tello, so.
Oh yeah, and I need gas money. It's that truck. It's killing me on gas.
The report would be, I don't know, I fell asleep.
Sorry, I needed a nap.
I do find it funny. I'll wait for her to finish.
Go ahead, Lindsay.
Perfect.
Now your phone.
A good nap. That's my notes.
Very nice, very nice. Well, Lindsay, I hope you have a great weekend and appreciate you calling in today.
Thank you.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye.
Lindsay's phone getting a little wonky there, a little X-Files-ish. I'm sorry we mentioned the Men in Black earlier. All right, we're sorry, those of you working out at the site. We're not digging too deep into the UFO stuff. So, Peaches, do you have a question for Traffic School powered by the Advocates?
Oh, no. That previous caller, not Lindsay, the one guy before that person, before Lindsay, left us like 3 voicemails, and I could not understand a single word that person said.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll tell you what he said. There needs to not be any road construction on I-15.
I mentioned earlier we went out to Craters of the Moon. I got to say that some of the road construction I saw out there seemed a little bit silly. There was all right, we're going to do this very small patch of road, and then how long is it going to take them to complete whatever they're doing out there between Arco and Craters of the Moon?
Yeah,
I'm guessing about 30 years.
Did you talk about the lines on the highway, too?
I haven't got to that yet.
Okay.
That was my next one.
That's his closer.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
good.
that's when I really ramp it up with the rage.
You should have heard him in the car, Lieutenant Crane. It was funny.
I was very upset. And I haven't been back out on I-15 for a few days, but between at least exits 119 and 116, have you driven that stretch recently, Lieutenant Crane?
Yes, I have. And I've received a lot of phone calls.
I would imagine that you have, especially at nighttime when it's, 80 miles an hour and you're going, okay, I see a couple white dots here and there. But I don't really know where anything is on the road. Have they fixed that yet?
Nope, they're still putting the new road down, and they're putting the stickers down. I don't know what they call those, and then the paint truck will come through when it's all done. But they got an overlay they need to finish all the way through.
Okay. Yeah. I was wondering if they just ran out of paint.
Yeah, Victor had a can of white paint just ready to go with the brush. He's going to bend over all day, paint the road himself.
Because people were all over the place. I'm like, this doesn't seem really safe during the 100 deadliest days of driving and with the opening of the fair and a holiday weekend to have no indication whatsoever where lanes on the road are. So I wanted to get my official complaint in. I did, throw some jabs at ITD earlier this week because it's ITD, right?
They're the ones that have the project, right? So that project goes out to bid, and then a contractor takes over that project, and they have a time frame and guidelines that they have to be within.
Okay, well, as part of the bidding process, could the contractors include like paint as part of all right, we'll do it for this much, and we'll even throw in the paint.
Yes. And once again, they won't be able to paint until the whole project's done because they won't roll it. Once the truck rolls, it'll roll the whole job.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Just wanted to check because I was very frustrated when I was driving.
That seems odd.
I know. I never get frustrated. So it takes a lot. K-Bear, you are live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Who's this?
This is Derek Hershey.
Hey, Derek, could you turn down your radio, please?
Yeah, of course. I'm just listening to you guys right now.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want him to listen or not, Victor?
When we're on the phone with him, no. You get back to listening to us when you're done asking us your question.
You are so confusing.
I know. So what's up, man?
My question is regarding for the traffic school. My question is regarding right turns on red. Is that considered legal, or is that something not illegal, or you can't do?
All right, it's pretty easy, really, but a lot of people do not understand the simplicity of how it works with turning right on a red. So Lieutenant Crane's going to break it down right now for you.
Step by step.
I wasn't saying you, caller, don't get it. I've seen a lot of people out there with differing opinions, namely in the Life in Idaho Falls Facebook group. I've never seen such a source of misinformation regarding turning right on red as that particular Facebook group. But Lieutenant Crane, what's the official law on this?
All right, Derek. What can happen is when you come up to a red light and you want to turn right on red, if it's a red round bulb, you can stop and then proceed with caution. If it's a red arrow, you must stay until you get a green light.
So, imagine this, Derek. You're, trying to figure out where the lanes are. You're coming from exit 116, and you're headed up, north, and you need to take exit 119. You finally go, okay, I guess that's the exit. I'm out of here. You get up to that light. It's got a right turn with a red arrow. All the people in front of you who are turning right on that light are breaking the law.
They're in violation.
That's right.
Okay, that makes total sense. I was just
no lines or red lights.
I just wanted to ask is because for my job I deliver parts all over the place, and I am seeing people just blow through these, almost causing accidents and everything.
Derek, there's another thing that's a problem in our world, and it's called people be dumb. People are stupid. They don't pay attention to the law, and they just disregard and have no courtesy for others.
Man, PPD.
That is very true.
So,
but yeah, I just wanted to call and ask about the red lights and everything, and also wish Peaches a happy birthday or happy late birthday.
Thank you very much for that.
It was a nice celebration yesterday. The fair was kind enough to throw this big feast for his birthday. It was really cool.
All for me.
All for Peaches.
3 different peach dessert items.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a big celebration. It was great.
Well, I'm glad you had a blast, Peaches, and I just wanted to ask about the red light situation. But anyways, thank you guys for your time, and you all have a good day.
You too, man. See ya. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Who's this?
Hey, it's Corey again. You guys get nipped in the butt for that one because it's red. Left hand turn is next. Knock it off.
All right, Corey. All righty, buddy.
Hey, he needs to be our new Crazy J.
He fit in pretty well with Crazy J.
Yeah.
He's giving him a run for his money.
You have a lot of knowledge.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he just calls in, says some random gibberish, and then hangs up.
That's my kind of listener. I like ones that just get the message out and go.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yesterday, he was like, "Oh, Peach is the commander of the Rock Army," and then just hung the phone up.
Hey, not bad at all. Use that for imaging, Peaches. That's
Sure.
good stuff. 208-535-1015, the number to call for. Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. All right, we've got Adam. It looks like he's making a statement here. Maybe there's a question in this, but he says Bonneville County law is 50 miles per hour unless otherwise posted on out-of-limit roads unmarked. First off, is that true?
So I don't know if Bonneville County has a county ordinance that says it's 50, but if it's an unmarked out in the country, out in the county road, unmarked by state law, it's 55 miles an hour.
55.
But
okay.
if Bonneville County has an ordinance, it could be 50. And what would happen is they'd have a black and white sign that states out where you enter the county. Any roadway not marked is 50 miles an hour.
All right. So he says, with the new housing divisions and Ammon/Iona/Yukon limits expanding, do we continue using that same law and wait until they post city limit or speed limit signs? Or is there posted information about any new city limit configurations?
Yeah, it would be that unless it is posted with a black and white sign stating otherwise.
Okay. There you go, Adam. And again, if you want to call us live, 208-535-1015. Robin would like to know, how far away from the left turn lane stoplight is it acceptable to brake with regular traffic and just cruise in the turn lane? Because people in this town do it like 600 feet away, and it almost causes an accident every time.
Yeah, so what's important about that is if you are turning left and you're in the staging lane waiting to get up to the opening for the left-hand turn your signal on. Because a lot of people are thinking the traffic's just backed up, the light's green to turn left, so if they sneak up the left side of you, they can make that left-hand turn and kind of help with congestion. Problem is the ones that don't have their turn signal on, and then they decide they're going to turn left and come out in front of those that are traveling up the side of them.
Yeah, on my way home every day, pretty much every day, I see a near miss on Sunnyside.
Yeah.
Because it gets pretty well backed up, no turn signals, and there's generally somebody who barrels way down the road.
And they don't slow down. They see it's green. They don't want to hit it red, so they hammer it.
Yeah, 40 miles an hour right down the turning lane. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
Hey, it's Troy. I got another one for you.
All right, Corey.
On a two-lane divided highway, it's inside lane for through traffic. The right lane is for passing and exiting. And don't go 5 over and avoid the cops when they see them. You jerks. Okay, bye.
It's hard to understand Corey there.
He was a little off on that one. Now, he's had some good information, but this I did pick up. He said, the right lane's for passing and exiting the highway. That's not quite right. The right lane is for travel and exiting. The left lane's for passing, and this is what upsets a lot of people, is when you camp out in that left lane and you don't get over, but you think, oh, I'm fine because I'm doing the speed limit. I can stay out here all I want. The problem with that is you're still delaying traffic, and you can be in violation if there's 3 or more cars backed up behind you.
Absolutely. So there you go, Corey. Take that. Probably going to call back.
I do agree that the right lane is for exiting. Unless otherwise posted.
208 people, 535-1015 for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Let's see. Randy wants to know, how come nobody ever gets stopped when they swing into a wrong lane when turning from a double lane turn, like 2 into 3, and they don't stay in their lane but swing all the way out to the 3rd. I see it every day, turning left onto Broadway from Memorial, sit in the KeyBank parking lot, and you could easily get 100 violations per hour. Why doesn't anybody deal with these people, Lieutenant Crain?
I'll tell you what, we are 8 troopers down in our district right now. So manpower does become an issue, not an excuse, but an issue. With that, if you are interested in the career with the Idaho State Police, our testing is open right now. Go out to isp.idaho.gov. So submit your application. We would love to visit with you, talk to you, and put you in a black and white car and help us solve these problems.
There you go, Randy. Get a job working for the ISP and deal with these things. And I can say, people do get stopped for that sometimes because I have gotten stopped for doing that.
When we see it, we stop for it. Now, this is the thing. We're starting them at just under $28 an hour with a $2,000 signing bonus.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that for dispatch too?
Nope, you have to move to Meridian for that.
Oh, Meridian. Who wants to live there? Oh.
You think traffic's bad here?
Yeah, exactly. Forget it. Move out to the Idaho flatlands there? No. Meridian. All right. Well, I guess I'm stuck here, listeners. You got to keep putting up with me until the state cops get a more localized position because it's too expensive over there too. Ooh, too many people, too much traffic, too expensive, and not enough great outdoors. End up in Mountain Home or something. Get out of here. 208-535-1015, the number to call for Traffic School powered by the Advocates. All right. Joe wants to know, how legal is it for me to set up a catapult that launches, okay, he's getting kind of gruesome here. We'll just say launches mannequins at cars that speed down John Adams. A lot of kids cross that road in the mornings for school. Okay, I guess he was trying to terrify people that maybe they ran somebody over. It's either mannequins or river rocks. There are quite a few that have passed me in the turning lane also. It's a race on John Adams. Really? John Adams doesn't seem like it would be that crazy, but...
Maybe I need to get my race car and just go down there and see.
I guess so. I would assume if you catapult anything at moving vehicles, you're going to have a bad time.
It's not good.
What about throwing snowballs at cars?
Oh, we thought that was good when we were younger, too. But back then, they'd get out of their cars and take care of the problem themselves.
They did. Yes. They would get out and scare you.
Not scare you. Grab you by the back of the neck and put something up your backside.
All right, we got a caller here. K-Bear, you're live. Oh, how dare you? How dare you? Man, we had like nonstop calls the whole show.
Man, a great day.
Well, people were excited to speak with us, man. So, yeah, that was good. I can't believe, we're like, it's time to be done.
It's the first time you felt satisfied with the work that you've accomplished.
I didn't even have to yell at the callers, like, call us or we're not going to do this show. They were right on it today. Is this Corey again?
No, this is John.
Oh, hey, John. What's up, dude?
Should we offend you right away?
Can you turn down your radio, John?
My radio's not on, sir.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was just hearing some noise. Looking for an excuse to yell at you.
I wasn't going to call, but I heard you dog Mountain Home.
Oh. Are you listening in Mountain Home?
No, actually, I'm in Ohio working.
You're in Ohio
in the last 3-4 months. Yes, sir. I travel for a living.
Okay. So are you from Mountain Home?
Yes, I live there.
You live there?
I just work on the road.
Okay.
So, John, I have
since you're dogging Mountain Home, I got a question for you.
Yes.
So, my old lady, she had blue fog lights put in my Durango. Then she came on the road with me for a year or two. And I'm like, can we have these? She's like, well, yeah. She's got friends in law enforcement, and they're like, yeah, that's good. So a couple months ago, I get pulled over here in Ohio by Ohio State Patrol. And he walks up, sir, my name's so-and-so. I pulled you over because you got blue lights, which are legal, but I see you're from Idaho, so I can't pull you over. Have a good day. I was like, whoa, okay.
Now this sounds...
Is it legal to have blue fog lights in Idaho?
No.
No.
See, that's what I thought. I thought it was, she said, as long as it's not oscillating or flashing.
No, you can't have them. Anything blue. The only light to the front in Idaho you can have is white or amber.
All right, cool. Well, I won that bet.
Hey, John, I do have a solution for you, though. So, Victor's...
Turn them off?
No, Victor's offended you, talking bad about your hometown and stuff like that. I do have an MMA cage, and we could probably do a fundraiser.
Oh.
How big are you, John?
How big, old boy, are you?
I'm 50 years old, man. I'm 190 pounds of belly. So you might get me, Victor.
We sound about equal then.
You guys can get in there and belly bump.
This would be great. That's basically how I'm built.
You know what? Victor, do the gravy wrestling with this guy.
Gravy wrestling. That's right. We were talking about gravy wrestling yesterday. And John, I'm sorry.
I'll do that with Peaches.
Okay. Very nice.
He's not going to show up. I'm stinking 5'5" and challenged him to a basketball game, and he's never showed up.
And I'm sorry for bashing on Mountain Home. There are worse places in Idaho. I mean, Burley exists.
No, trust me. That's why I work on the road. I don't go home unless I have to.
It's just a funny named town. Hey, thanks, John.
Also, Ingham exists,
Yeah,
too.
good day.
Now, Ingham as a town, is great.
Here we go.
There's
That's
only,
why I said it, Lieutenant Crain.
There's only one thing I don't like about income, and I won't get into it.
I've never heard about this. Have you shared this before?
I don't think I've ever talked about it on air. I had an unsatisfactory dealing with a local business. And it wasn't by choice. Most times you're like, hey, I'm going to go get, some service. You get to pick. Note to everybody. Okay, final question to end the show. If you wreck your vehicle and it needs to be towed away, can you choose who tows your vehicle away?
Yes, you can. And so the officer will ask, do you have a preference?
Okay, so if you live in Bannock County, you're going to want to get towed by somebody, bring up the Google reviews and, do some research. Maybe just have a number written down in case you're in an accident in the mountains between Pocatello and Income, just in case. It'll save you lots of money. Okay? Lots of money. All right. Well, that was a fun show, Lieutenant Crain.
Thanks for having me.
What's your favorite fair food?
I don't eat it. I don't know.
You don't eat fair food?
No.
I mean, don't you get stuck going out there giving out coloring books and stuff like that? You don't have a snack while you're there?
To people like you, I give coloring books.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I
hey,
figure
we give away a train. Hey, train safety.
You're giving away a train?
Yeah, we give away a train every day down there throughout the fair.
Well, that's cool.
With Operation Lifesaver.
Right outside where you guys are at, because are you still inside of the kind of to the right when you walk in?
Yep.
Right outside there, they got like cheeseburgers and ice cream. I recommend you give it a whirl one of these days.
We need to go down and do it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
I owe you lunch.
You're right. See, I forgot you do. Oh, I did have a little bit of fair food yesterday. I might need a breather on the fair food front.
What's funny about this, Peach, is I bought him dinner, but he's like, oh, no, this is dinner. You owed me lunch.
You did. You did make me or hook me up with some. Those tacos were out of control. They were so good. I don't know what's going on with taco trucks in St. Anthony, but they got it down. Holy cow, those were good. Well, thank you, listeners, for participating in Traffic School powered by the Advocates. We'll have another brand new episode next Friday morning, 8:45 a.m., right here on K-Bear. Traffic School is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To get more info on the show or to contact us, hit up our website, riverbendmediagroup.com.